Yo, what's up, guys? How are you? And today, I'm coming at y'all with, in my opinion, the top 5 most underrated rookies in the 2022 NBA draft class. Wow, has been a really good year this year. Really good rookie of the year is going on right now for the rookie of the year of the 2022 NBA draft. Just incredible rookie draft class so far. It's been really amazing watching him improve and get better all throughout the season. But other than that, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so starting off at number 5, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to say the 5th most underrated rookie in the 2022 NBA draft class is Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz. They went ahead and acquired in the trade for Rudy Gobert after he drafted with the number 22 overall pick by Memphis, traded away to Minnesota, and then ended up trading away to the Utah Jazz, all in the Rudy Gobert trade, which still was his average to this day. So Walker Kessler on the season is averaging 8.4 points, 8.1 rebounds, and he's shooting 71.4% from the field, and he's just been an absolutely superb shot blocker. He's been averaging 2.3 blocks per game. Walker Kessler, in my opinion, is already one of the best shot blockers in basketball. Just absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure he's almost had a game where he had like 10 blocks. So yeah, this man, he's absolutely really good around the rim. And going from Rudy Gobert, acquiring all those first round picks and all that talent back, and also getting another rim protector back in Walker Kessler. In my opinion, this is a W for Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz, getting a guy like Walker Kessler. The fact that Walker Kessler as well, he really is good around the rim, a really superb rebounder, really good shot blocker, and the fact that he is now trying to improve not only his free throw shot as well, but also his mid-range and also shooting threes as well. Walker Kessler, in my opinion, I feel like he's a really good rookie, kind of under the radar, but not the most underrated rookie. But I definitely do like to see him expanding his game already to rookie season, the jump shooting as well, because as we know, this day and age, centers, for the most part, it's always good to have at least a semi-consistent both 3 and mid-range shot, if not just a semi-consistent mid-range shot as well. So shout out to Walker Kessler, shout out to the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler definitely, I believe, is now the center of the future for the Utah Jazz, going from Rudy Gobert to Walker Kessler, in my opinion. Is definitely a good move for the Utah Jazz. So I have Walker Kessler as the 5th most underrated rookie in the 2022 NBA draft class. All right, so coming in at number 4, I have Jalen Duren of the Detroit Pistons. Jalen Duren, I think now, hopefully he's had a pretty good season. He's had a 30-point game. They showed the talents there. Only thing with the Pistons is it's kind of a log jam, and I do think that he is the center of the future, though. I did see the potential in Jalen Duren. I remember I showed a clip on my channel not too long ago, right around the draft, about him when I think he played Gonzaga when he was at Memphis in the NCAA tournament, and he absolutely bodied Chet Holmgren, and that was just absolutely insane to see. But he's definitely had a really good season. Currently injured right now, but it's definitely still been having a good season. To do it, like I said, a little bit of a log jam at center. They have Isaiah Stewart. They just got James Wiseman for 5 second-round picks. They have himself, Marvin Bagley, who can also play the power force and center position as well. And they just recently cut Nerlens Noel, who is now on a 10-day deal with the Brooklyn Nets. So there's that as well. But on the season, Jalen Duren is averaging 8.5 points, 8.7 rebounds, 1.7 assists per game, shooting 64.5% from the field. Duren obviously has the talent. I just want to see what the Pistons will do with him, because they have so many bigs in the team. I do want to see him starting at center. He was also backed up by Isaiah Stewart as well, and then he ended up starting along with him as Isaiah Stewart at the 4, as he's been working on his 3-point shot. And you have Jalen Duren at the 5, who's just really good around the rim, really good lob, really good rebound, also a pretty good shot blocker as well, averaging around 1 block a game. Not as good as a shot blocker as a guy like Walker Kessler, but still, I would say he would be better on the offensive side of the basketball, which he definitely has. Special shout out to Jalen Duren. Definitely want to see him become the starting center of the Detroit Pistons for the rest of his tenure there with them. Definitely excited to see how the rest of his career turns out. Definitely on a good trajectory so far. Just want to see him actually become the starting center of the future for them. Then they did get Wiseman, just make him the backup center. I think that will all be good. But Duren's been having a really good season, really good around the rim, really quick on his feet. It's really like Jalen Duren's game. Coming in at number 3 for the most underrated rookie of the 2022 NBA draft class, I have Shaedon Sharpe of the Blazers, who they drafted with the number 7 overall pick out of Kentucky, who actually did not play a single minute with Kentucky. This is the guys that was one of the most questionable guys I had, just because I didn't get to see him play in high school. Didn't obviously see him playing at Kentucky, but obviously the talent was there, as he was the number 7 overall pick after not even playing with Kentucky at all. So the talent was obviously there, and he's definitely been having a good season as well, as he's averaged 7.8 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, shooting 47% from the field, shooting 33.9 from three as well. And as you know, he's just an absolute high flyer, can create his own shot already at 19 years old. Already a pretty good three-point shooter as well, shooting, like I said, around 34% from three. And the fact that he really can, like I said, create his own shot, really good around the rim, extremely athletic. I feel like every time you look up and watch a Blazers game, you see him getting a lob, you see him with a post, or like changing shot. The potential was there, but just needed some more consistency. Would like to see him continue to improve on that three-point shot as well, because once he gets that with his high flying abilities, yeah, that is very scary. He's already shown potential this season, having a ton of games with 20 points, a ton of games with 15 plus points. Like, yeah, the potential is different and sharp. So obviously he just didn't play last year at Kentucky, so there'll be some inconsistency here and there. And he also is a rookie. He also is only 19 years old, so definitely going to see a lot of inconsistency out of Shaedon Sharpe. But when he's actually consistent, hitting that three-point shot as well as attacking the rim very ferociously, yeah, the man is absolutely fun to watch, and definitely, in my opinion, the third most underrated rookie in the 2022 draft class. All right, so coming in at number 2 is the most underrated rookie of the 2022 NBA draft class I have, Tari Eason of the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets finally made a first-round pick selection that was really dependent on defense. Tari Eason is a really good defender already in this league. He's the perfect role player, perfect complementary guy for the Houston Rockets that actually focuses on defense, does dirty work, really athletic, and definitely do want to see him continue to improve on his game overall. But definitely do like what I've seen out of Tari Eason so far this season, as he's averaged 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 1 assist a game, shooting 45% from the field and 35.7% from the three-point line as well, as he's also shooting 74.4% from the free throw line as well. Tari Eason is a guy that, like I said, he really focuses on defense. He's averaging around a steal a game, close to a block per game, just really high motor, really high energy guy. Love what I've seen out of him this season. Just plays with so much energy, does the dirty work. There's a little thing that really just doesn't show up in the stat sheet outside of obviously steals and blocks. Just a really ferocious defender. Really like what I've seen out of him. And the fact that they actually, like I said, actually made a move for that really focused on their defense is really amazing to see. Next time in Tari Eason's game, I would say continues to move that three-point shot as well. Like I said, he's shooting around 35% from three. Definitely would like to see that improve so he can actually be a really good 3-and-D guy in this league. He really has shown a lot of potential this season in terms of his defense. He also is pretty good around the rim, pretty athletic at 6'8". Just like I said, just want to see him continue to improve on that three as well. And we will see a very bright future for Tari Eason in this league. He's definitely had a really good season. Just a really good role player in this league. Really underrated. Really good defensively. Just a really high motor guy in Tari Eason. All right, so coming in at number 1, in my opinion, the most underrated rookie in the 2022 draft class is Mark Williams of the Charlotte Hornets, who right now is definitely one of my favorite rookies to watch in this league. And the fact that we had to wait this long to watch him play is downright disgusting. Charlotte Hornets, okay? Across 35 games, he's averaged 8.4 points, 6.6 rebounds, shooting 63.7% from the field, shooting 73.6% from the free throw line, and also averaging a block and almost a steal per game in only 35 games. We are how many games into the season? And he's only played 35 games, not because of an injury. It's because the Hornets just were not playing him. You have a number 15 overall pick, and y'all were just not playing him. For what reason? I don't understand it at all. He already is a pretty good shot blocker in this league as well. Really good rebounder, really good around the rim. And the fact that he already is a good free throw shooter for a rookie is absolutely insane. So he can rebound, he can defend, he can hit a free throw shot. And y'all were not even having him in your rotation. He was the third string big behind Plumlee, who's a good backup big in this league. Nick Richards, who was a solid backup big, I would say. You were playing Nick Richards, so like I said, is a solid backup big. You were playing him over Mark Williams. Like, I don't know what the Hornets are doing, but thankfully they actually started playing Mark Williams. Now he's actually starting. And unfortunately, LaMelo Ball injury, that definitely hurts. I definitely wanted to see the potential future of LaMelo Ball, Mark Williams, a lot more than we got to see. Unfortunately, LaMelo Ball did, I believe, fracture his ankle. He's out for the remainder of the season, which is just absolutely unfortunate. I really feel like that kind of really just messes with Mark Williams' strength and having an elite playmaker like that. And LaMelo Ball as well, getting better in terms of lobs and stuff like that, building a connection with Mark Williams. But Mark Williams, man, he's definitely having a really good season this season. He just had a really good game where he just absolutely dominated Miami Heat, where he had about like 20 rebounds. And damn, my man just absolutely killed us. He had, what, 18.1, 20 rebounds, 1 block. Like, the man went absolutely insane. Just a really superb shot blocker, really superb rebound, really good around the rim. A really good free-throw shooter as well. Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of Mark Williams. I remember watching him last year at Duke. I think he's the future center of the Charlotte Hornets, where they definitely needed. And obviously, he's doing pretty good, really under the radar. I haven't heard too many people talk about Mark Williams, but definitely in my opinion, he's the most underrated rookie. Just really good, really well-rounded. The fact that he can rebound. The fact that he also has been trying to improve on a little bit of a mid-range shot as well, from around like 10 to 15 feet. Hey, man, shout out to Mark Williams. Already improving his game to the mid-range shot a little bit in the rookie season as well. But other than that, yo, that is to pretty much. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, message, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and to that good boy John. If you guys in the video, and your guys' opinion, who do you guys believe are the most underrated rookies in the 2022 draft class that I did not talk about? You guys agree with me? Do you guys not agree with me? Comment that all down below. Like I said, it's your boy John. If you guys in the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.